Hello guys and welcome. This is I Play 4K, aka I Play AK, or I Play 4K.com, or I Play AK.com. And in this video today I decided to go ahead and share the experience with you of Dirt4 running on crazy fast laptop that is equipped with the two GTX 1080 Pascal GPU architecture video cards and SLI. Laptop will be crazy overclocked on CPU and video card. Let me real quick go ahead and show it to you. On CPU we're going to run very crazy preset. 45 multipliers core 1 core 2, which is 4.5 gigahertz for core 1 core 2. You gotta multiply multipliers by 100 to get the frequency per core, and third core and 4 core 4.3 gigahertz, which is 43 multipliers times 100. And our video card will be crazily overclocked as well, plus 40 megahertz on the GPU, which is 1900 megahertz overall, and on the VRAM plus 500 times 2, which is 1000 megahertz on top, which is 11,000 megahertz overall, or 11 gigahertz. Let's go ahead and get going, guys. Real quick before I'm going to jump in, let me show you my CPU queen. The green value, the lower part will be this preset, the higher part will be preset at 47 multiplier for core 1, and but it's unstable, so I'm running the maximum stable frequencies on this beautiful laptop. PhotoWorks CPU queen, as you can see. PhotoWorks like work in Photoshop, zlib like archiving, 7-zip archiving, extracting from archives, VP8, which is video encoding by Google, open source, that used since 2009 till like 2011. 3D rendering, ray tracing, and 64-bit, 32-bit, and as well as, for those who doesn't believe me, MSI GT83VR, as you can see. 7th generation 7920HQ, which is extreme mobile Intel CPU, 3.1 gigahertz, heavily overclocked. Here we go. I just clicked the refresh button, and the IDA show us the overclock. Core 1 45, second core 45 multiplier, third core 43 multiplier, and a 4 core 43 multiplier. Alright guys, running crazy fast, 64 gig of VRAM, DDR4 400, crazy fast laptop that was for purchase back in 2016. Let's go ahead and have a look how it's going to handle the Dirt4. Guys, I'm going to start with the 7K resolution because I saw the 8K resolution had a little bit of trouble, and then 5K resolution, 4K resolution, 1080p, and we're going to come back to 8K resolution. We're going to run, guys, also different preset during this recording. I'm going to try the ultra preset and high preset. So ultra preset will be on touch. Video resolution, we're going to start with 7094 by 3741, which is very close to 8K resolution, 16 divided by 9 aspect ratio. People that doesn't understand about the aspect ratio saying real 8K, but you know, they just have lack in knowledge about the video resolution. But anyways, guys, and anti-aliasing will be off. AF will be 16 times for our textures. Advanced graphics will be, as again, untouched. So this is for ultra preset, guys. Maximum possible, as you can see, even the motion blur is on. So ultra preset, 7K, guys. Then I'm going to try the high preset. So two type of presets we're going to try, and let me go ahead and get going, guys. This is the beginning, guys, and of the Dirt4. This is exactly where we're going to test it real quick. 40, 39, 38 FPS, as you can see the stats at the laptop, self-explanatory right there. Let me real quick pause and explain to you. So GPU 1, temperature is the first value, second value is GPU load, third value is the frequency, then same thing for GPU 2, VRAM is the frequency and the VRAM usage during the gameplay, CPU RAM, CPU temperature, CPU load in percentage, and system RAM usage. And DirectX 11, of course, the FPS and delay between the hardware and the software, which is the DirectX 11 API. Let's go ahead and get going, guys. As again, we're playing this 7K resolution ultra preset on a laptop, guys, that was available for purchase back in 2016. Ultra preset. As you can see, FPS 35/40 FPS average. I'm recording with the shadow play, guys, so please add 5 frames per second to the laptop, to the FPS counter, to get the FPS without the recording. But just because the laptop is heavily overclocked today, it's compensating our recording. So pretty much the same FPS will be without the recording. Or if you want to have how crazy, if you want to see the FPS how crazy with the overclocking and without the shadow play recording, just at 5 FPS, guys. I'm working on it, trying to purchase a device for myself to record 4K at any FPS without the breaking on the screen, or with the last breaking on the screen. So that device that I purchased previously a long time ago didn't work out. So right now I found another device and look like I'm going to invest to purchase it, guys. So hopefully very soon we're going to record games without shadow play, without the software recording, and it's going to be representation of real statistics and real FPS without any slowdowns possible. As you can see, guys, 35/40 FPS is our average. Very nice for the laptop, as again with 2 GTX 1080 and SLI MSI flagship in 2016. If you're smart, this laptop costs over $5,000, but if you're smart, you're going to purchase this laptop in the end of 2018 for about $1,500–1,700 US, and you can play anything on this laptop up to 4K resolution, and even the 4K resolution you can play maxed out above 60 FPS. So I'm going to go ahead and restart it, and now we're going to use the high preset. So 7K but with the high preset. Here we go. I'm going to switch to high, and as again video mode, of course, 7K. No anti-aliasing, and let me real quick go ahead and show you what is the high preset, but it's going to be untouched. So ambient occlusion will be off, everything will be at high, as you can see. That's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and have a look. Guys, please keep in mind that I'm commenting in real time. English is not my first language, but I'm doing my best, and I'm not reading this from a script. Wow. Increase in FPS dramatic, guys, right there. 59, 60 FPS, wow. Guys, Dirt4 doesn't have the benchmark, unfortunately, so we're going to bench it by ourselves, and I'm going to use this game in the future to bench it as well. On the visual level, I don't like how the Dirt4 look like. The previous generation Dirt Rally looked much better than this game on visual level. This almost looks like it's running on iPad or iPhone, which is kind of unacceptable for a game in 2017 for PC, guys, running maximum visuals. 65 FPS, wow, look at that. The GPU usage, which is the second value under GPU 1 and GPU 2, is above 90%, which is excellent, I call it. Very good. Not the excellent. Excellent I call above 95%, but above 90 I call it very good. Scalability and SLI per GPU. Crazy FPS. So 7K is playable, guys, on this laptop. Okay, and you can connect to a 4K screen resolutions. Created 3D surrounding, guys. I tested myself. Or you can connect 5K monitor, 7K monitor, or 8K monitor. The laptop has a bunch of extension ports, display port, HDMI, Thunderbolt. So get yourself extension. You can do any kind of extension from one port to another, any kind of scenarios, guys. So we're gonna put it back to high, to ultra, and now I'm going to go ahead and do the 5K, guys. Ultra preset, 5K resolution. Here we go. Ultra preset, 5K, guys. As again, for those who doesn't believe me, I'll double check. I'm recording without the editing, guys, so it's uncutted versions of the video, so keep that in mind as well. Let's go ahead and have a look, shall we? As again, the purpose of this video is not the gameplay. The purpose of this video to show you guys the performance. And this is, by the way, the first laptop that you can play Dirt 4 in 7K resolution and playable frame rates, guys. '60 FPS, guys, at ultra 5K resolution. Nice. I would say 50-60 FPS average. I think at high settings 5K will give us way above 60 FPS average. At any scenarios, it's not gonna even go close to 60 FPS, but we're going to verify it in a second. Running smooth. GPU usage is almost perfect, as you can see, very good as well, per GPU 1, per GPU 2, so SLI scalability is nice. This is, by the way, my first day playing this game, guys. And this is the first laptop on YouTube that can run 7K resolution in Dirt 4 playable FPS, as again, the first footage. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and restart it, and we're going to try the high preset. I'm just curious. High preset, 5K. Let's restart the level. 69 FPS, look at that. I think it's going to be 69-75 FPS average. Wow, 80 even. Wow, look at this. 80 FPS. So I would say it's 75-80 FPS average, guys. Way below 100, but way above 60 FPS average. You're not gonna see the 60 FPS average at all running 5K resolution on this laptop. And this game doesn't need at 5K anti-aliasing. I just don't see it, guys. So you're going to enjoy. Wow. That's crazy, man. You can see game has physics when you're hitting the objects, particles, but somehow visuals doesn't hard shadows, doesn't look like cool like on Dirt Rally. The previous generation of Dirt was much better looking game in my opinion. Guys, very soon I'm going to record the iPad, iPhone, ISX mobile games for you as well, because I pre-ordered some device to record. And hopefully games will be recorded without the shadow play as well on this device. We're going to find out. 80 FPS, guys, comfortable. Very comfortable. I don't feel like I'm running SLI even at 7K resolution. It's running so smooth. So what we're gonna do, I'm going to switch the resolution now to 4K. Here we go, 3840 by 2160, which is 16 divided by 9 aspect ratio, 4K. I'm gonna apply this. and I'm going to do the ultra and high as well. Here we go. We're going to restart the game, of course. Let's have a look. 4K ultra preset, guys. As you can see, poor GPU usage, below 90. So it's good scalability, but not very good. Okay. And the FPS represents that as well. 73, 69. So at 4K with the ultra running same as 5K at high. Same FPS, as you can see. 75-80 FPS average. I would say 70-80 FPS average. Same FPS as 5K running high. But right now we're running 4K at ultra. I think we can easily enable the anti-aliasing right now to get better GPU usage, and I will try it after this run. Let me go ahead and try it right now, actually. So 70-80 FPS average, 4K running at ultra, but it was without the anti-aliasing. But what about if I'm going to enable the anti-aliasing all the way to 8 times? In hope to scale my GPU usage better. Yep, and it does. Immediately, as you can see, my GPU usage went to still below 80 actually. Doesn't do any good job. But FPS dropped to 44-50. It's still playable, guys. And yeah, it feels comfortable too. Like 60 FPS comfortable. So you can easily connect 4K monitor to this laptop and you're going to enjoy externally, of course, through the display port or HDMI, whatever 4K monitor you have. Or even Thunderbolt port. Here we go, guys, running fast. Even 8 times anti-aliasing, which is FPS like 7K resolution at high or at ultra, I would say. So what about instead of ultra, I'm going to switch to high. Okay, and I'm going to disable the anti-aliasing. Let's say the best possible scenario for high, which is still beautiful visuals, the hair off from the ultra, running 4K. I'm just curious. Let me go ahead and restart it real quick. Oh yeah, 80, 79, guys. Can we reach 100? Let's say if you have 120 Hz 4K monitor. Can you be satisfied or not? Yeah, you can. Over 100 FPS, guys. Average, as you can see at the left top. So I would say 100 FPS average. Sometimes dropping to 92, 96 for a few seconds though. But running above 100 FPS average, guys. So I would say 100 FPS average. Due to a little bit drop down to 92 and going above 100 FPS, I would call it 100 FPS average. So you're going to enjoy 4K screen 120 Hz in Dirt4, guys. The game that was released in 2017 and a laptop that was released in 2016, which is amazing. Kudos to NVIDIA first of all and to MSI to give us this beautiful laptop. Nice. Now I'm going to switch to 1920 by 1080 and I'm going to show you some nonsense. The thing that you don't want to run 2 GTX 1080 or 2 GTX 1070 even, or even faster video cards when you have 1920 by 1080. You probably want to do just the disable the SLI. You don't want to run both of those. 1920 by 1080, guys. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's say the scenario you have the 144 Hz 1080p. Can you enjoy an SLI and this laptop? Which, by the way, this laptop is equipped with 1920 by 1080 resolution screen, guys, 60 Hz, which doesn't make no sense. I'm not sure why MSI done it, but they did a big mistake. It's a big con of this laptop when it comes to that screen resolution. 1920 by 1080 60 Hz, it's not good at all. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lower the font size because I'm not that crazy yet. Let's go ahead and have a look, shall we, guys? And then I'm going to go ahead and switch to 8K, guys. As you saw, the 7K resolution was using almost 8 GB of VRAM. That's why I left the 8K to the last moment. So we're going to real quick go ahead and switch 1920 by 1080. I'm going to go ahead and apply. And I'm going to say yes. And over here, I'm going to set the preset, of course, ultra maximum possible. We're probably going to also try with the anti-aliasing as well to stress our GPUs as much as possible to get the better scalability. Let's go ahead and have a look. Ultra preset, 1920 by 1080, guys. Same FPS at 4K resolution, guys, which doesn't make no sense. Single GTX 1080 or SLI disabled on this laptop will show you the same FPS. Keep in mind, guys, that this laptop with 2 GTX 1080 and SLI is showing the same performance on any laptop ever that's going to be equipped with 2 GTX 1080, or even same performance as desktop 2 GTX 1080 and SLI Founders Edition. Keep that in mind, because it's just the same featured GTX 1080, guys, Pascal GPU architecture. It's not the mobile version. Keep that in mind as well. So yeah, the FPS is suck. 1920 by 1080, same as 4K. I'm going to restart it, and I'm going to try to set the anti-aliasing. Let's go ahead and have a look what will happen at ultra. All the way to 8 times MSAA. Maybe we're going to receive better stress on the GPUs, which kind of showing us same stress as 4K resolution, which is nice, and the FPS dropped down to 60, 70, 80, 90. So pretty much the same FPS running with the 8 times MSAA or without 8 times MSAA disabled anti-aliasing. Same FPS, guys, as you can see, plus minus like few FPS. So 144 Hz lovers, 1920 by 1080, this laptop is not for you, because 2 GTX 1080 and SLI doesn't scale properly 1920 by 1080. So for 1920 by 1080, 144 Hz lovers, you want to have as fast as possible GPU in a single video card. So you probably better stick with the desktop with Titan XP, single video card for 1920 by 1080, 144 Hz, or get a Volta, the next generation, and also stick with the desktop or Volta in the laptop. You're probably going to be fine. Single version like flagship video card in the laptop. So the FPS will be 90/95 FPS average. Alright, guys, now it's time. I even don't want to try the ultra. Maybe let me go ahead and try the ultra preset. I mean the high preset, not ultra, the high preset on the 1920 by 1080 without the anti-aliasing. If it's going to help or not, let's go ahead and have a look. Which probably not, but I'm just curious. So high preset, anti-aliasing is off, 1920 by 1080. Let's have a look, shall we? I'm going to restart, and then I'm going to set the 8K resolution, guys, for you. and we're going to wrap up. Okay. High preset, 1920 by 1080, 140 hertz lovers. You're going to be satisfied only like that when running the SLI, because as you can see, somehow 1920 by 1080 is showing perfect GPU usage at high preset, and even at ultra preset it was showing nice GPU usage. So for this particular game, you're going to be okay with 2 GTX 1080 and SLI, guys, 1920 by 1080, only for this particular game. But 99% of the game titles in 2017, 2016 is not going to be perfect in a scenario with the SLI setups, GTX 1070 or GTX 1080, keep that in mind. But in this game, you're going to be fine. And if you're going to have 144 Hz monitor, you want to enable the SLI for particular games again. You're going to be satisfied with 144 Hz. You're going to love it. Very high VRAM usage, above 6,000 megabytes, as you can see, the second value under the VRAM, 1920 by 1080. Alright guys, we're done with that. AK, we're going to start AK with Ultra. (8182 by 4320), which is 2.2 megapixels higher than the regular AK, which is 3860 by 4320, which is 16 divided by 9 aspect ratio AK. This one is much higher. It's a King AK, guys. Alright, Ultra preset. Let me enable the font size to the larger possible scale so we can see the stats. Here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and have a look, shall we? Ultra and high. I'm just curious. Look at that FPS, guys. Look at the GPU usage. Perfect, man. Above 95%. Staying above 90. 30 FPS average, guys. AK it's Ultra. I would say, as you can see, it's going a little bit above 30, like 32, 33, but average 30 FPS, I would say. When you're going to crash an object, it's going to go to the 30 FPS because you're going to see those particles and stuff like that. So let me restart it. 30 FPS at AK, and I'm going to real quick go ahead and do the high preset, and let's go ahead and have a look. Wow, can we run Dirt4 AK at high preset like above 40 FPS? I'm just curious. So you can see right now Ultra preset AK, like I told you, 30 FPS average, guys, sometimes dropping to 27, sometimes go above 30 FPS, like 33, 34. Alright, now high preset. Let's go ahead and have a look. Excellent. Guys, keep in mind I have the whole playlist on MSI GT83VR laptop that is equipped with 2 GTX 1080 video cards over the iPlay 4K YouTube channel. You can watch them all. It's going to be different games for all kind of style. So high preset, AK. Let's go ahead and have a look, shall we, guys? Oh yes, above 40 FPS, guys, comfortable. Look at my excellent GPU usage, above 95%, or staying around 95%. GPU 1, GPU 2 usage, second value, nice. That's why our FPS is going to 50 now. Wow, cha! You're going to have comfortable 45-50 FPS average, guys. Look like. Playing on a laptop that was for sale in 2016, cost about $5,000. On a game from 2017, you can still play it. AK resolution. Wow, if you're going to connect it through the display port to AK monitor to run at 30 Hz or to run at 60 Hz, find yourself extension for Thunderbolt or HDMI port to display port, and you're going to have 8K at 60 Hz or 5K at 60 Hz. This is amazing, guys. Look at that craziness. Because this laptop has perfect single display port for 30 Hz at 8K. So at anything that higher 8K at 30 Hz, you gotta find yourself an extension. 45-50 FPS, guys, comfortable. Thank you so much for watching. As again, I play 4K with you today, or I play 8K. You can iplay4k.com or iplay8k.com, or visit my iplay4k YouTube channel or iplay8k YouTube channel for more information. And today we just looked at the beautiful MSI GT83VR laptop that is equipped with the 7th generation Core i7 Intel Extreme Mobile CPU that was heavily overclocked to 4.4 approximately frequency, and video card was also heavily overclocked, as you can see, to 1900 MHz on the GPU and 11,000 MHz on the VRAM. I play 4K. Don't forget to hit that like button. A lot of time, money, energy was invested into this videos, guys, and I will see you till the next time. Peace.